All right, all right, all right. Happy Monday, everybody. Hello, Elify Nation. ER Wolf here. We are going through Monday sprint planning. So if you're anything like me, you've already been working away for a few hours now, maybe did some work over the weekend and stuff like that, but you're heading into your week, guys. And every week we host Monday sprint planning, mainly as a reminder to you that everything from getting from point A to point B, independent of what your goals are, really is about making a plan and executing on that plan. So this is what we talk about on Mondays. This is sort of your reminder that you should take an opportunity. We talk about going and running as far as we can see. That's what we do in our 7-day weekly sprint, getting to where we wanted to at the end of those 7 days, then sort of looking around, course correcting, and seeing how much further we can go. So guys, that's what we're talking about today, Monday sprint planning. You've got a few sheets at your disposal to do this. Again, if you're doing anything tied to the wheel of life, you can do this sprint planning for all areas of the wheel of life. We've talked about what the win list is, right? And how much time we all have. It's the same 86,400 seconds in the day that we're trying to optimize to get from where we are to where we want to go, despite all of the other things you have going on in your life, all the other distractions that we all have. Everybody is still limited to the same 86,400 seconds, the same 24 hours in the day. So we want to help you be a more efficient in the way that you prioritize your time so that you can make forward progress in whatever you're trying to achieve, whether that be your primary hustle or your Elify affiliate business. And specifically, we're going to talk a little bit about the daily sprint planning sheet, those win list items, and what you need to get done to make forward progress. Again, we talked about setting that plan. If you haven't made a plan already to take you from where you are to where you want to go, that is step number one. And it all starts with setting whatever goal you have that you want to achieve. And that could be your big, hairy, audacious goal, that BHAG, as we call it, that you want to have at the end of 2021. Maybe you got a plan for the whole year of what your goal is and how you're breaking that down. Well, don't overwhelm yourself with what you're trying to achieve by December 31st. Let's focus on what we're going to achieve this week and how that's going to lead us on making forward progress towards achieving that big goal. Then it's the sum of 52 small weekly sprints that are going to take us to achieving that goal, guys. That's what this is all about. We've talked about a lot of concepts that you can apply right now every day in your daily method of operation, your daily activities that will help you out. A few of these things, right? We've talked about and we've heard on trainings. We do not manage our time. We prioritize it. Have you ever realized when it's the night before you're getting ready to leave on a big trip or a vacation, you haven't started packing, you still have 10 things that need to get done, and all of a sudden you just feel like you're on fire and you get it all knocked out? Guys, that's what it's about. It's about prioritizing our time. When things are important, we will get them done. So it's important for you to identify what is important now. Today, what do you need to get done? What are the 3 items that are going to most impact you today? And then make sure you address and identify them and then knock them out. Sometimes it makes sense to knock them out first thing in the morning. You know, some of us get up early, we knock out those, say, elements on here like physical for our activity. Maybe it's health related. We do our workout first thing in the morning, or we answer emails first thing in the morning, or we do our outreach, the people we need to follow up most importantly, first thing in the morning. You know, those are the things that we want to be thinking about when we're prioritizing our time. And we want to make a plan, guys. Take an opportunity to write that information down so that you're seeing it, whether you're doing it on the sheets that are available in your affiliate central, or whether you're doing it in a notebook. It's still important to look at. Did I write down my goals? Okay, this is my big goal. Did I write down what I want to accomplish this week, right? And 7 days, what are we going to do? Yep, Jeff, eat that frog first. Gary, good to see you guys. This is what it's all about. And it's about reminding ourselves to do this consistently. I promise you, if you adopt these skills and you start implementing them consistently, this is part of the program, the process, the pattern that we're going to be running so that we continue to see predictable results. That's what it's about. It's about having a system in place that's repeatable. It's about having those daily method of operations, and it's about allocating time each week, guys. Here's how it breaks down. Mondays, you create your sprint. Monday through Friday, or even Saturday and Sunday, you're executing your sprint. At the end of that sprint, you're reviewing it. Did I get all of my win list items? Look, if I'm getting 3 items done a day and I've got 7 days, and at a minimum, I'm going to knock off those 3 win list items, I'm going to advance forward 21 big items as I go throughout the week. If you can fit more in there, maybe some of these items, as we sprint plan in development, we look at the item we want to accomplish. We identify how important is that item? What's the priority level? Is it a 10 out of 10? It needs to get done yesterday? Then we identify what is it going to take to get that done. Estimate some time. Maybe your 3 items for today, one of them is going to take 15 minutes. The other one's going to take an hour. The other one's a follow-up phone call with that prospect you've been hesitating reaching out to, and it's only going to take about 5 minutes, guys. Again, allocate the time. Then we know today I need to have available maybe an hour and 20 minutes to knock out these 3 things. So that way, if these items are tied to, say, your side hustle or something you're trying to fit in to the chaos of everyday life, you can start allocating or blocking time to get those things done. Whether you block it out first thing in the morning, whether you block out 15-minute increments throughout the day to try and knock things out, or whether you block out time in the evening or time on the weekends, guys, these are important concepts that when you adopt them and implement them on a daily or weekly or monthly basis, depending on what elements they are, they're going to serve you in helping you make that forward progress, guys. So this is really what it's all about. It's about giving you the tools, just like Shuffle, to be able to do those things. And in fact, a lot of these elements can be completed within your Shuffle. If you're using your CRM functionality appropriately within your Shuffle account, you're already setting those follow-ups, taking those notes, reviewing some of those action items that you can do. So that's one of those critical things that everybody can be implementing on a daily and weekly basis. And again, we don't want you to get overwhelmed. Again, for a lot of you, this might be your ultimate side hustle, but if you're not working it and you're not allocating time to work it, you're not going to make forward progress, guys. And that's what it's all about. We want to give you the tools, okay, and the skill set and the knowledge to make continual forward progress. And what's amazing is as you chip away at things, you're going to look back a week, 2 weeks, 6 weeks, 12 weeks, 6 months from now and see all of the forward progress you made. And it almost automatically happened just because you implemented the process and the systems that are going to produce those predictable results. So that's what we come on every single Monday to talk about. It's about setting ourselves up for success this week. You know, I take an opportunity every Sunday evening to review, what did I do last week? What is my week going to look like? I'll start to make my sprint list plan so that I hit it right out of the gate when I get up first thing in the morning. And then I take an opportunity at this time to get on and talk to everybody. Hey, Greg. Hey, Marlene. And see everybody on these calls to remind you to do the same. Again, we've heard from Michael on the EDGE training. We can only go as far as we can see. So don't try to go beyond that. Just sprint as far as you can see that week chunk. And then when you get to the end of that week, let's review that progress, right? Get out our compasses and make sure if we need to course correct, we're still on track. And then set up our plan for the next week. And then we don't have to get overwhelmed. We just know that executing on each of these plans and achieving those things are going to help lead us that forward progress to get to those final goals and objectives. It's as simple as that, everybody, but you need to work the system if you want the system to work for you. So again, weekly sprint planning, take an opportunity to lay it all out. Think about what's important now. I can't stress that enough. If you had 3 things to get done today, 3 things to get done tomorrow, 3 things to get done to the next day, what are those 20 items you're going to knock off your list this week? Is it inviting people to discovery calls? Is it building out or updating some of your cards? Is it outreaching and sharing information to individuals or participating on Tuesday's training, guys? There is so much noise going on in our world and so much distraction. It is so easy for every one of us to get an email that pulls us and distracts us, or see something on social that then consumes the next 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes of our day. We need to start allocating time so that we can be laser focused, eliminate that distractions, go to that quiet place, or set yourself up at the table and just knock those items out. And it all starts with setting a plan. Once you have a plan, it's real easy to execute it. There's nothing more satisfying than putting lines or strike through things that need to get done that you just got done, or check marks next to the next item. There's nothing wrong with writing that same list of to-do items and carrying over anything that you didn't get completed to the next day and making that the number one priority on the next day. But the key here is taking massive action and sprinting down the path and executing on the items that you need to get done. That's what we're trying to encourage you to do, because this is what has served us so well. And sometimes it's 3 items. Sometimes I only get 2 done because they're 2 really big items. Sometimes I get half a dozen things done or even more because I've got time allocated to just knock them out and I've hit that flow or that rhythm. And that's what we're trying to encourage each and every one of you to do. You can implement that in your Elify business with the affiliate program, right? But you can also implement these same strategies in all areas of your life. When we talk about that circle of life, what are the elements that I'm going to be doing on a daily basis? Again, daily activities, relentlessly consistent, okay? For anybody who knows me, I'm an ex-athlete, okay? It was so wonderful to be an athlete because we knew that we would do things every day, and it was the combination of those daily things that would set us up for success on the court or on the field or in the game. And it wasn't just going out and working out one time, but for 20 hours. It was the successive working out for 1 hour every day in the morning that led us to hit the field on Saturday or Sunday or Friday, and execute on what we had trained on, guys. So whether it's your physical fitness, whether it's your personal, whether it's your family, your mental, your financial, your spiritual, your career, you want to think about what are the items that I'm doing every day that are helping me balance this out. Specifically, if we're talking about Elify's affiliate program, we know that deals with the financial side, right? We're all focused on creating more passive residual income in our lives. And it's my goal to help you achieve those goals of creating more passive residual income in your life. So what are the steps that you're going to be taking relentlessly, consistently, right, every day that are going to help you lead to generating that income consistently in your life? Guys, it all boils down to making the plan. What are those 3 or 4 or 5 big win list items? What's important now? And then prioritizing your day to knock those things out as soon as possible. I know we all tend to fall back and say, oh my goodness, I'm overwhelmed. I don't want to do that. That one seems hard. And you sort of just put it on the back burner. And then today goes by, tomorrow goes by, the next day goes by. And all of a sudden you're at the end of the week and the most important item to call so-and-so, follow up with so-and-so, send this information out, do this one thing just doesn't get done. That's the key, guys. You get done the things that need to get done and the rest will take care of yourself. If Guy was on this call and he's enjoying a long weekend for his birthday, happy birthday, Guy. Look, if he was on this call, he would talk about taking care of the little things so that the big things take care of themselves. And if we are consistent on doing the things we need to do each and every day, day in and day out, and it becomes habitual, it becomes a pattern of repeatable things that we're doing, that consistency will lead to the results. So all you need to do is sit back, take a step back, reflect, look at what your plan is, write those items down, and then start going after them. The only one who can take action on completing those items is you. And I know we talk about these 4-letter words. The word is work, W-O-R-K, everybody. If you don't put in the work, you're not going to get the results. And I don't care what area of the wheel of life you're focused on, that is so true. Again, pick any objective you're trying to accomplish. You're going to need to take the action, put in that work, that effort, that energy to get those things done in order to make forward progress. So guys, with that being said, this is your wake-up reminder for Monday morning. It is sprint planning now, okay? If you haven't already done this, and I'm hoping most of you are have all of this done already in front of you and you're ready to knock it out today. But if you haven't, this is your reminder. Go download these sheets. They're in your Affiliate Central, affiliate.elify.com. Log in, take an opportunity to download them and work through them or write them down on a notebook that you go through. Again, even having these things to flip back and reflect on, you'll see items that you continually carry over. Wow, I really need to get that one done, etc. All of that information is going to serve you guys in achieving success. So if you aren't implementing some of these strategies now, I encourage you to adopt them. This is your Monday sprint planning reminder. And if you guys need anything, reach back out to the community for support. We are all here to help each other. So guys, with that being said, happy Monday, everybody. a few items as reminders for the rest of this week. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we have training with Kathy, okay? You're going to want to engage in that. We're going to be talking about the new template marketplace, okay? We're going to have a marketing section, new template marketplace for those of you who have been using that advanced builder to build out all of your cards to drag and drop things. We've done some of the heavy lifting for you by providing you a whole variety of templates that are going to be available for you guys to use and build from. That's going to save you some of the time of building those things from scratch. And we're going to have a lot more templates coming down the pike, but we want to show you what that looks like and sort of introduce it to the world as it moves into beta and becomes available for everybody. So don't miss those Tuesday trainings. Guys, they happen every week. Monday sprint planning happens every week. Tuesday training happens every week. Edge training on Wednesday nights. If you haven't had an opportunity to watch those or join in them live, you're going to want to do that. It's can't miss, guys. There's so much gold that's impressed upon us by people who have already led a path to success, and success leaves clues. If we can take that knowledge and implement it for ourselves, we will make forward progress, okay? So you're going to want to check out those Edge trainings. That's Michael and Edwin on Wednesday nights. There's also replays of those on the YouTube channel and within social. So if you haven't watched all of those yet, get yourself a notebook, carve out some time as one of those win list items for this week, and get caught up, because you're going to learn all about the things that I keep talking about. What's important now, right? The win list, AMP, right? On how we're managing our attitude, our energy, all of that stuff as we go into things, not just on a daily basis, but for each event that we're interacting with, guys. The trust process, all of that's happening on Wednesday nights. We encourage you, plug in. This is all part of what you get as being an Elify affiliate. Thursdays, we don't have much going on, so it's your chance to buckle down and focus on what you need to do. Friday mornings, we're going to do Friday with the founders. This is your opportunity to connect with us, Guy, myself, and get your questions answered. This is an open forum where everybody can ask questions, give tips and tricks, etc. Then Saturdays, the discovery call is going on Saturday morning. This is your opportunity to learn more about Elify and Shuffle, but truly to invite people so that they can learn more about Elify and Shuffle and make that informed decision. Remember, you're not in this business by yourself. You're in this business for yourself. We are here to help you, and we want to make calls like the discovery call available to support you in sharing information to your prospects so they can make an informed decision. So let us help you do that work for you. You just have to engage, plug in, and participate, guys. So that's what it's all about. It's about knowing what you need to get done, and then it's about executing on those things and checking them off the list. So with that being said, everybody, have a wonderful week. Happy Monday, and we'll see everybody on the next one. Take care.